What's up, True Blues? Welcome back to CF Central and welcome to another video. This time for the tactical lessons. Brentford 2, Chelsea 2. We know it's kind of disappointing because just 5 minutes away to get the win, we conceded. And well, it is what it is, but in this video, guys, we're gonna dive a little bit deeper into the tactics and what Chelsea could have done better, especially on the first 45 minutes, because I think that we totally wasted the first half, and we should have done so much more in order to get ahead on the tie. And even though I'm proud and I feel okay with the character and the attitude that I saw from the team coming back after trailing at Brentford and being 5-6 minutes away from a crucial win. I think that we should have done and we could have done many things better in those first 45 minutes in order to get the win, or probably just see Chelsea closer to score a goal. So without any further ado, this is the first picture that I want to show you. Up until this point, I think Chelsea has played an okay game, not real threats from Brentford, apart from the first opportunity that they had. But I want you to see real close on the shape that Chelsea adopted in the first half. It was quite clear that the wingbacks are really wide, but only one of our fullbacks, which in this case is Jorel Hato, is inverting. And we know Jorel Hato has not been that long with us, has not really worked with this system before, and is still adapting to our system. Hence why we can see Jorel Hato inverting, and the real back three is West Fofana, Tosin, and Chalobah. What's my point? A lot of Chelsea fan base, and I'm not really one of them. I mean, I'm a true blue, I'm a Chelsea fan, but I wouldn't say that Jamie Bynoe-Gittens was terrible. If you can see by this picture, we are not really offering any support to Jamie Bynoe-Gittens. And in the next picture, you're gonna figure out what I mean by that. But as you can clearly see, there's a way out from the pressure that's being applied to us, and that way out is West Fofana, which is clear, and that's on the right hand side of the field. We never had that output, that way out on the left hand side of the pitch. Now, upcoming picture, whenever Jamie Bynoe-Gittens got the ball, yes, he had space. He could probably have done something better. But every time he had the ball, he was facing 2v1s, 3v1s, 4v1s. Look at the amount of space between Jamie Bynoe-Gittens and the next Chelsea player, which in this case is Facundo Bonanote, which, by the way, I think he had a good match. I mean, he's new to the team. He had an okay match. He probably didn't do enough, but, I mean, who did in that first half? And yes, Jamie Bynoe-Gittens is a really good player, but I don't think he's a Ronaldinho to dribble past 3-4 players on his own. And you could probably argue, why not cross the ball? Well, is there any real option from this point of view? I mean, there's no Chelsea player stepping in the box as of now, as when Jamie Bynoe-Gittens has the ball. So yeah, I get what you say about Jamie Bynoe-Gittens probably not having the best of games, but the support that we offered to him was nowhere near the support that we offer Pedro Neto. Here's another example. Jorel Hato inverting, probably the only outlet, which is what we want, right? To offer our wingers 1v1 situations. But here, look at this picture. Pedro Neto gets the ball. He cannot really go further because he's facing a 5 back line. So whenever he had a possibility to play back, he could. And he didn't lose the ball because of that. Now, picture this same image with Jamie Vardy. I'm sorry, this is the image that I can offer you because this is from TV. But Jamie Vardy is on the other side. Yes, is 1v1, but we were too slow. The ball was not coming fast enough to Jamie Vardy in order for him to have a 1v1. He was always facing 2 or 3v1. So that's really something. And I think that the solution in the first half would have been Jorel Hato not to invert. I think if we have seen Jorel Hato sticking to the line, probably just playing more wide, a little bit wider, it would have been a total different first half that the one that we saw. So here's another example. Congestion. We play out wide. Wesley Fofana was always the outlet, and that's why, and that's the main reason that our most threatening occasions were coming from the right-hand side of the field with Pedro Neto, Wes Fofana, and Enzo Fernandez. But I like Jamie Vardy. I know what he can do. We all know it, right? Because we have seen videos of him. We saw what he was capable of when he was playing for Borussia Dortmund. So I think he has potential, but the game plan for this match was not ideal for him to really cope with the pressure that was applied on him. So yeah. And we were totally different on the second half when we introduced Reece James and Marco Kurela. The difference is that both of them were inverting for the first 10-15 minutes of the match, which was great. But one key aspect of that inversion was that whenever Marco Kurela or Reece James inverted in order to form that box, which was not really a box at times in the second half, was the width to which they inverted. Because whenever Jorel Hato inverted, was really tucked into the middle of the field, which didn't give him a lot of space to progress and to carry the ball. And he had probably two occasions in the first half, and he was not quick enough. He lost the ball, and therefore Jorel Hato lost the ball. He could not progress to Jamie Vardy in order for him to showcase a little bit more of his skills. But as you can see in this picture, Marco Kurela is inverting, but the width is totally different to the one that we saw in pictures before from Jorel Hato. I know that the pressure is different, but look at the clock. Just 42 seconds into the second half, and we can already see the change. Reece James, Marco Kurela inverting, forming that 3 line in the middle, which was ideal because then Enzo Fernandez had more space to go and do the things that he likes to do, which is attack and play the ball into the box. So I think that was a great asset to the Chelsea team in the second half. And here we have already drawn the game. This is 1-1, 65 minutes on the clock. And the same, Reece James, Marco Kurela inverting, only 2 players behind the ball or behind the central midfield line, which are Trevor and Tosin. Enzo Fernandez drops back, which is amazing because then we free up some space. But look at the width. If we compare this picture with the one that we saw on the first half, the width and the spaces that we get from stretching Brentford are totally different. And this, Pedro Neto is not even here, and we know that he's hugging the sideline. And on the other side, we can see Tyreek George hugging the sideline on the left-hand side of the picture. This is great because look at the gap that is forming between Kyle Kadoye, and the other center half. It's just great. So that means that we have enough opportunities in the second half to create enough chances to penetrate, and that's why the game felt and went so much better, because we stretched the field. However, I really don't know why we're struggling. The first halves that we have seen from Chelsea, these four matches of the season, we have really struggled. But I mean, I'm not saying it's easy, because if not, everyone would be a manager, anyone would be a soccer player, a football player, sorry. But yeah, just stretching the opposition creates more gaps. Obviously, average opposition, good teams are more complex, but this is pretty much what Chelsea needed to do in the first half to really penetrate and force Brentford defense to, to struggle. And yeah, apart from that, I mean, we conceded a late goal from a throw-in. There's not really much to talk about it. We just did, and something we have to look for. But one strong point that I want to emphasize is transition. Why? Because we trailed 1-0 at halftime from this single play. And look at the picture. This is amazing, because on this picture we can see 7 Chelsea players against 8 plus the goalkeeper, Brentford, on half. They clear the ball out, they get hold of it with just one pass, with just one single pass, Schade scores. Which is amazing to me, because let me show you this other picture. On this other picture, you can see that Tosin is way closer to the ball, to where the ball is going to be. And even though he's closer, Schade gets the ball, wins the ball, dribble, and shots through Tosin, through Robert Sanchez, to get the lead 1-0. This is worrying. I mean, he has probably like 15-20 meters away from Schade, and with just one quick pass, they just cut like butter. They just cut us through like butter. Worrying, but I'll let you guys decide what to do with this picture, because I've been looking at this pad for hours and I can still not figure out how Chelsea conceded after having 5 players stepping into the box, single cross, they get hold of the ball, long ball to Schade, and then we're 1-0 down. It's unbelievable, guys. We have to address this problem, the transition problem. I know this is football. I mean, there's always something to worry about, and there's always something good about it, right? But if we really want to go and get everything this season, I think we have to maximize our chances of winning matches by just prioritizing and being stronger on what we have been lacking on. So I think transition is the main focus for Wednesday, because Bayern Munich is a really quick team. But well, in order for you to get grip of that information, stay tuned, like and subscribe, keep the blue flag flying high, and please don't ever stop supporting Chelsea, because this right here is the best club in the world. I'll catch you on the next one. Come on, you Blues.